Happy Palm Sunday, everyone. I wanted to wish everyone a happy Palm Sunday, but it also is a time for us to reflect on what does it mean to us? What does it mean when we are entering into Easter week, right? Leading into the resurrection of Christ next Sunday, on Easter Sunday. And I was reflecting on that as our family took our kids to go watch the King of Kings. And in that moment of when Jesus was entering into Jerusalem on a donkey, and people are laying down the palm leaves and their clothes and their robe right on the floor to welcome him in as their king. But looking at him and how he entered into Jerusalem when he knew he was the king, but he actually came in so humbly as their leader, as the king. And that's made me think about looking into my own business and what I like to do and what it is that I am trying to speak into people as business owners. I want to start with that. We are business owners, but foremost, and the first thing that we are is that we're not just business owners. We are the child, the daughter and son of our risen King up in heaven. So our business, even though as a business owner, depending on the size of your business, it doesn't matter, big or small, you are not the first thing that people see. Well, you are, because you're the face of your company. But what I mean by that is you represent your business. But the owner, the ultimate owner of your business is the King that is risen. It is God. So look to him. Look to him to be the one that paves your way, that guides you in everything that you do for your business. And so that he will guide your path. And it says that in Proverbs 16, for man can plan their ways, but God is the one that ordains it. God is the one that will make it happen. We can plan all we want as men and women and business leaders. We can plan all we want as a businessman, a businesswoman, as an entrepreneur, but God is the one that will guide and lead and ordain that. Now, shifting into families, I'm speaking right to you as the wife of the household, as the husband of the household. You are also called to do things in your house, because that is like your kingdom. That is the household that you live in, right? You are the king and queen of your house. Together, God has called you to lead your household, to lead your children, to lead your family. And you can't do it without him. If you try to strive it and do it on your own, that house will fail. Because when we are trying to do it all on our own, what happens? We get tired, we get frustrated, we get angry, we can get angry at each other, we get angry at our spouse, right? And we get tired. So walk in it and lead the family with God in the picture. And wives, learn what to do, how to speak life into your family. You are the one that can bring that life into your family, into your children, into your husband, and speak life to him as the leader. And yes, when you need help, you're not forgotten too. You are not forgotten. When you need help, when you feel weary, when you feel tired, when you feel like that Proverbs 31 woman where you're trying to carry on everything. But remember, she didn't do it on her own. She had help. She reached out also for help. She had the servants where she delegated the tasks to as well. And so remember to reach out to your crew of people, your support network, your prayer partners, to lift you up in prayer. When you feel like you can't carry it all, you don't need to, because you can carry it through Christ and give it to Him when you don't know what to do, because He calls us to cast all our burdens down at His feet. For His yoke is easy and His burden is light. That is what I want to leave you with today on Palm Sunday. So happy Palm Sunday as we are entering into Easter Sunday for next week and into Easter week. May you be blessed on Palm Sunday and have a great week leading up to Easter Sunday. And also, I want to remind you that I have my Flourishing Family webinar coming up on Good Friday, on Saturday, and on Easter Sunday. So if you want to learn more about what to do, how to help your family flourish, sign up for that webinar. You can comment below. You can also message me personally for the link, and I will get you that link so you can join in on that webinar to learn more how to help your family flourish. I'll see you next time. Be blessed.